want to say, Jen, my son and I were caught up in the tornadoes driving home that went through Moss Point. It was one of the scariest things I've ever been involved in. So real quick, thoughts and prayers to all those who suffered damage and suffered in that storm. Hopefully we don't have anything like that in the forecast soon.
That's exactly right. Luckily, things are calming down in comparison to what we did see. Yeah, we were covering that on Monday, wall-to-wall coverage. Meteorologist Matt Barentine just mentioned Joe just texted me. Right now he's hanging out in a Cracker Barrel just before Moss Point, but we really saw that tornado destruction closer towards that area. We had confirmed tornadoes in Baldwin County on the Florida Panhandle, but luckily right now we can take a breath and enjoy what we're starting to see so far for this morning, and that's just going to be some blue sunny skies out there, some puffy white cumulus clouds. But heading into today, once again, we do still have the potential technically to see some of those stronger thunderstorms by the afternoon and the evening. The good news, however, those chances really dropping. Now taking a look at temperatures out there right now, 80 degrees, dew points in the lower 70s, winds out of the southwest, but that feels like temperature 84. It's muggy out there. It's going to be feeling a lot hotter than the actual air temperature. And then taking a look across the southeast, things pretty active just offshore, really beginning to see a lot of that just south of Panama City. Closer towards home, things staying mostly quiet, seeing some sunshine out there, calm conditions, but we could start to see some increased rain coverage, mainly heading into this afternoon and this evening. Now I did mention the potential for some strong to severe storms. Here's about the potential for that. Southern Mobile, Baldwin counties, the Florida Panhandle, even then the SPC, shaving the majority of our area outside of this. We did have higher chances not too long ago. The SPC just shifting that threat, keeping us in that marginal risk, that 1 out of 5. So some gusty winds with some of these storms, some frequent lightning, small hail, all possible heading into today. Again, this is going to be the highest chances storms. They don't follow lines, however, and then really the higher the number, the higher potential to see some of those strong to severe storms. This light green coloration, that just means general thunder. You're looking at the potential to just see some thunderstorms out there for today. Now temperatures currently, what we're starting to see, the upper 70s, the lower 80s, 82 in Pensacola along with Destin, 77 in Mobile and Fairhope along with Grove Hill, but also those dew points still on the muggy side, lower to mid 70s out there. So that trend of us feeling warmer than it actually is, that's only going to continue heading into the remainder of today. So keeping a close eye on your forecast heading into the rest of this afternoon. I'm going to continue to keep you updated with everything that we're monitoring for the days ahead. And also I'm going to have another look at your forecast coming up soon. Chelsea.
Of the weather, Jen, blue skies as I was driving into work this morning.
That's exactly right. Luckily, some areas really starting to see those blue skies at this time. Still some cloud cover out there. Seeing more peaks of sunshine at Mobile Regional at this time, but temperatures upper 70s, lower 80s, more sunny on the Florida Panhandle there. So dew points resting in the lower 70s. Right now feeling like 78 in Mobile, but feeling like 87 so far in Pensacola, getting closer towards 90. It's not even 10 in the morning yet. Now taking a look right now really into the upper atmosphere, something to take a look at, that's going to be in northern Georgia. You can really start to see some of these wind particles rotating in that counterclockwise fashion. There's an area of low pressure situated just over northern Georgia, and that's going to be influencing our forecast heading into today. We're going to continue to see more of those winds just continuing further and bringing increased rain chances heading into today. So really pay attention to the movement of this rain as we're going to start to see more of that popping up on our futurecast here starting off for this morning. Things mostly quiet, but you can slowly start to see some of that cloud cover beginning to push down from the north, and then that's where we really start to see more of these pop-up showers and thunderstorms developing just closer towards lunchtime. Increased coverage mainly heading into this evening. So we get closer towards 3 and 4 o'clock, beginning to see more of that develop just closer towards the coast, more of that shifting down, and then by the time we get closer towards 7, 8 o'clock, more of that increased coverage by southern Mobile, Baldwin counties and the Florida Panhandle. Now, if you remember not too long ago, I shared that SPC forecast heading into today for that marginal risk zone. Here's the highest rain chances heading into this evening. That's where we could potentially see some of those heavy downpours, some of those breezy winds, and some of that frequent lightning heading later on into tonight. And then things turn mostly quiet once we get past 10 o'clock. So Chief Meteorologist Jason Smith, he'll be tracking some of those showers and thunderstorms later on this evening. And then luckily starting off for tomorrow morning, things quiet to begin the day. Now heading into this afternoon, daytime highs maxing out really the mid to upper 80s, possibly the lower 80s if you see more of that cloud cover heading into today. But go ahead and add on a few degrees to that in case you are seeing more of that sunshine by the second half of this afternoon. It's going to be feeling warm. It's going to be feeling muggy out there, and you'll definitely notice that difference. Now coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about your forecast, break down what's happening in the tropics, plus also a look at your full 7-day outlook. All of that's coming up soon. Chelsea.